Greetings, Wolf Wops! Welcome back to another edition of Noob Sauce. Lord Von Wolf coming at you. Now, last couple episodes we've been concentrating on some redstone, and we're going to do so again. The last couple episodes we have managed to automate a sugarcane farm, a bamboo farm, a charcoal farm, get a smelter system running, and an egg machine running. Okay, now the one other one I want to get going is the kelp farm. So what I'm going to do over here is I'm going to create that particular farm. And the first thing I'm going to want to do is I'm going to need my iron out. I'm going to need all of the stuff eventually. And let's see, I'm going to need those. I'm going to need those. Redstone. I'm going to need that. This, of course. Alright, so let's get started here. And I'm going to need 3 chests for now. Okay, so we're going to create 3 chests, one of which is going to be a hopper. Alright, because we are going to do the collection system that we did in the other 2 farms. So let's put that. I should be okay with that, I believe. If I go here. Yeah. Okay, so we're going to put the chest down like we've done. We're going to put the hopper into the system like we have. We're going to put the power rail on top of the hopper. We need our comparator. So let's get all that made up and let's do our comparator. Oops. I want you down here. Alright, so knock you out. I'm gonna knock you out. Knock all of this out temporarily because I'm going to go here. I'm going to put you here. Put you there. Yeah, I could have done the other ones too. No, no, that wouldn't work. I want that to go there, that to go here and there, like so, and like so. Then I want the dust, and we're ready to go. Good. We're ready to rock and roll. So now we have a minecart system that's going to pick up the drops from the kelp. Okay. I just want to know how far I should make this, because I gotta have to make pistons and everything. So let's decide now. And I'm going to need, let's do the block. So we have that ready to go. Let's have that out. Okay, so do we want to do 10? Let's try 10. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. This is, okay, then I'll put the return here. Now, I could actually use this as one of the blocks in the 10, but I'm going to make the cart go past each one, just so there's no mistakes. Alright, so I've got a rail of 10 going back and forth here. And what I want to do now is I need a block above the rail, like that. Alright. This is going to be the overflow, and I'll show you what I mean by that. And then I need a system here so that I can put the kelp on, and then I'm going to need the back wall. Okay, so we're doing 3 total. Alrighty. So the back wall now has to have a light source, or I would like to have it. It doesn't have to have a light source. Alright, so we can do the pumpkin trick that we've been doing. And I will face the faces inward so we don't see the face. Hey. No. Okay. So now we have lighting all the way through. Alright. And then we're going to build the back wall up. Actually, that's where the pistons need to go. And what I will do ahead of time is do that. Okay, so I now need to make 10 pistons. So let's get out some more of this. Alright, let's do this. Now we want... Okay. Let's do 12. And how many pistons we get out of that? Almost 16. All right, but I only need 10. 10. Okay. Let's get the pistons in place, because remember, the bottom stem stays the second and above. Now, the only thing that'll screw this up if the bottom stem becomes a level 25. Then you'll have to come in here and fix that yourself. Okay, so we've got the pistons all in place. Let's put the back wall in place. Okay. Plus, you're going to want to have water source here and a water source here, so that when the piston pushes out and destroys that block of water in the middle, it'll reform that water flow. Alright, so we got that going up, and then we're going to want the observer block. It's basically the same design as what you see right here. The only difference is all the pistons are all on one side, so they're all going to fire off with this design. Now we need to make, I don't think I have enough quartz. I need to go get some more quartz. So we can look at the farms as we walk by. See, that's the grown-up chickens. And the quartz are in this one. There's our other farms working. And then we need 10 observers. We should hopefully have enough stone. Nope. So we get more. Now how many do I have? Oh, because that's the redstone. Okay. Now you know why you need a lot of these resources. No. Let's take an extra stack. Okay. Now let's make our 10 observers. Okay, I need 10. Good. And those are going to go on top of here. Of course, they're facing the wrong way. I don't know why I do that to myself. Sometimes the brain doesn't want to work right. You know, hey. Okay, now we can place 10 observers. Oh, wait. Where'd that torch go? Oh, okay. Hey. Give me back my scaffolding. Trying to steal my scaffolding. Alright, so we have our pistons and we have our observers in place. Now, I'm done with those for now. I'm done with that for now. So let's put that stuff away and get this glass out of here. So, give me that, and that. And let's use... Okay, so I'm going to put a piece of glass here. Now, if I actually put glass here over this chest, I will actually be able to access this chest. Just so you know, glass functions like half slabs and stairs when it comes to chest. And put one here. Alright, so then I'm going to go up. Like shoe. Alright, and then what I'm going to want to do is put a block here, one above this front line. Alright, all the way across, like so. And then I'm going to come loop, and I'm going to drop in the next layer. Okay, and then I'm going to want this one here. Then I'm going to want that one there. Same thing over here. Alright, but I'm only going to want one level here. Okay, this top level we're going to leave open. Now you need to put an extra block. Well, you don't technically have to put an extra block. I'll show you what I mean. And then we can get down. Okay. So that is the glass in place, so I can see what's going on. I can put all the glass away. And I should only need one thing. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to craft this item just like we did with the half slabs, except we're creating iron bars. You use 6 iron ingots to make 16 of these. And I want to go... okay. Yeah, I'm going to... You know what? I ain't going to put the glass in there just for looks. Okay, so I want a piece of glass here and a piece of glass here. Now you could build this with wood and stone and everything else, right? So then I'm going to go attach the bar all the way across. So and probably, if I like, yeah, 10 and 10. I am going to need a second set. Okay, there we go. All right, just like so. I'm going to do the same thing with the top, but I am going to need a second set because I need 10. Alright, so we're going to come from here again, come across, just like so. Okay. Okay. Now that right there is basically the farm. Except, of course, the redstone's not in place just quite yet. So we can get that all out. I'll leave that in there. I gotta keep that. Don't need that. Don't need those. Right. Okay. So let's get the redstone set up in the back next. Now what I'm going to need to do is I'm going to need to make a row here. Okay. And then we're going to go up. Alright, I'm going to put my line of redstone here. Just like so. Alright. And then I'm going to need a row here. Yep. So that fires. It fires off the pistons. Now watch what happens. Give me the dirt. Oh, right. Yep. Let me get inside here. Yep. Okay. No. I'm not going to get crushed. Okay. Watch what happens to everything again. Okay, they all fire. And that's what I was trying to prevent with doing the staggering like this, so they don't all fire. But considering the way kelp acts, in that the bottom stem alternates its level. In other words, remember I explained that kelp only it'll grow 25 to level 25. The bottom stem can actually be level 25. And if that happens, you'll have to come in here and fix the farm yourself, of course. Just knock it off and restack it so that it's not a age 12. It keeps saying level. I mean age 12, 25. All right. So now, of course, what we need to do is we're going to need to get in here and put the water and everything in, which is easy enough to do. So we got the redstone in. All right. I am going to have to put some lighting back here so as not to get anything spawn up here. I mean, I can actually line this up with half slabs. I Actually, if I go here and here, I am guaranteed the rest will be fine for now. Alright, good. So I'm already here. I'll just chisel out this ceiling here. Not a big deal, so I can get inside and drop in. We're gonna grab. So I'm done with this redstone. Let's quit this away. I need those buckets, and I don't need. I do need the dirt back. Don't need the extra cobble, but give me this, and I got my spoon. Okay. Now the first thing I'm going to want to do is get in here and actually drop down. Where's my dirt? Drop down a little dirt. Yeah, it's gonna fire. See how loud it is? Ugh. Alright, so I'm going to plop down a water source here. It's going to flow. Now, remember I explained how water will go a certain distance? Here's the water source. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, I counted wrong. 1, 2, come on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's 8 blocks. For some reason that I'm sliding too much, so I can't really see. So we're going to create our, sorry about that, guys. We're going to create our infinite water supply right here, just like so. And what I'm doing is this is all going to be water supply all the way down here. But this one is going to be flowing. See how it's flowing over this glass block? So we're going to continue doing that all the way down to reach the end. Just like so. Alright. Now notice that the iron bars are preventing the water flow, because you can see there's actually an edge here, this water flow, from continuing on and screwing everything up. But actually there is a space here, so anything that comes here can drop straight on down. Just like that. Is there a possibility it can get stuck on top of the gate, the bars? Yeah, there is a slight chance of it, but it's rare that it does happen. Okay, so now, how do we get this out of here? Simply just boom, and you get all the terrible noise in your ears. Okay, and the water, get me out of here. Now, the water is flowing downward and doing the same thing here with this block that we left open. All right, allowing everything to fall through. And that is how that functions. Now, unfortunately, the blocks that are in here are considered flowing water. They're not solid water source blocks. But if you use the kelp, you can actually make them water source blocks. But just let it grow, and it'll automatically make them water source blocks. So when the piston breaks the water, it goes back to flowing, and the kelp grows again, it'll reform that as a full solid water block. So we're going to go back in here, and we're going to plant 10 of these down here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I did at least count that correctly. Alright, so I'm going to want to put a top on this because I don't want the kelp being knocked over this way. Plus, you know, half slabs to keep it from being spawnable up here. Alright, so essentially that's it. That is the kelp farm. Of course, we need 2 more components. We're going to need, if I can get the minecart, the hopper, then the minecart hopper. Now, if you want, if you think that's too slow for you, you can put one here in the middle to guarantee that it's going to push back and forth at a decent speed. So all we got to do is just get one more of the power rails. And I'll make another block. I knew that was going to happen. Okay. So, alright, now you can see the kelp is already starting to grow, which is really good. And I don't see any that show any flowers on here. Remember, that's a tweak, the flowering of the kelp. And this actually grows fairly okay. It grows quicker than the sugarcane, but not as quick as the bamboo does. And remember, when this fires off, all 10 of these pistons are going to fire off at the same time, which is going to make a lot of noise and can become potentially laggy, which is why I only did 10 pistons. Okay. And that's it, guys. That is the kelp farm. I just got to get the half slabs up there, and that's it. Alright, guys. Thanks for watching. Thank you for supporting. Thank you for subscribing. You pups all take care now. Bye.